Hi learners, in this video we are going to see about some basic concept in web technology. So what is meant by website? So website is a collection of web pages that contain text, images, audio and video. All the website has one home pages, and then that home pages that should be has some address, internet address, so that we can call that as URL. So you have to enter that URL and internet address in the browser to access the website. And then this website is hosted on one or more server, and it can be accessed by visiting its home pages using a network. So that website is managed by its owner, and that owner may be an individual person or a company or an organization. They are maintaining this website. And website has two type of website. One is static website, another one is a dynamic website. In static website, so it is written in plain HTML. So what is in the code of the page is what is displayed to the user. So it is a static that is same to all the user, and also it is easy to create. So here there is no web programming, no database designs, nothing is there. Just it's look like a printed page. So and also it's same to all the users. Suppose if you want to type our college website, so just you have to type the URL in the browser. So that is common to all the users, those who are typing that website URL in the browser. So the page should be displayed same to all the users. So that is a static website. So requesting, and then the web server process the requesting, and then they are sending the static page to the server user. And then this dynamic web page that display different content each time it's viewed, and also depends on the user input. It may vary. It may be different. And here we are scripting, many scripting language we can use for designing this web page. So two types of scripting is there. One is a client-side scripting, another one is a server-side scripting. So in client-side scripting, the content is generated. The content is generated in the user depends on the user input, and also it is generated in the client computer itself. Suppose the web page contains it has to display the date to the user. So then the date is taken from the user system itself, from the user computer itself, and then it is displayed. So for this we can use this client-side scripting language. Similarly here, when you are creating a login pages, there may be a validation. We have to go for validation. Suppose you are creating a password, so that password is not strong enough. So that that instruction is generated in the browser, client-side browser itself. That is generated in the client-side browser itself. So one of the main advantage of this client-side scripting is avoid this traffic. So when you are when we create a login page, so we made some mistake, then what happens? So all the data is collected, and then it will go to the server, and server find out the mistake, and then it will give the feedback of that form to the user. So user again correct the data, and then again the user send the information to the server. Again the server has to process it, and if there is some other mistake, again it will send to the user. So here the server, user, client and server. So the communication is it takes to just for a simple corrections, it has to go, the more traffic is there between the client and server. So to avoid this, we are using the client side scripting. So the browser itself handle all this error and make do all the validation and collect the data, and then finally it will send to the server. So here using this client side scripting, it avoids the traffic. And now we go for the server-side scripting. So server-side scripting, it is runs on the server, and a server responds in the HTML format only. So here the browser send the request to the server, and here the server check the files and then create a and that final document, and then it sent to the browser. Suppose after creating a login page, just we give the username and password to the server. So the server collect it and then find out the client data and send the data to the client. For this, we are using the scripting, server-side scripting language. So it is run on the server side. So if it is a client side, it runs on the browser, client browser, browser. If it is a server side scripting, it is run on the server side. So here the user retrieve the data from the server, and then again they are asking some information. The server search it and then it is sent to the user. So just for example, we are typing the google.com, and then google.com, that page is retrieved from the server, and the server typing the searching data information, and then the searching information goes to the server processes it, and then again the data, that pages, the information is sent to the user. So for this, we are using the server-side scripting language. So the major advantage of the scripting language is it is very easy to learn, and minimum programming knowledge is enough, and allow the complex tasks to be performed only in a few steps, and also allow the addition of dynamic and interactive activities to the web pages. So for creating any dynamic web pages, we need for designing, we are using HTML and CSS, that are also used for a static web page, and for additionally we are using the client-side scripting. For client-side scripting, we are using we can use JavaScript and then a VB script. These are all the client-side scripting, and for server-side scripting, we can use the PHP, JSP, ASP, Code Fusion, and many server-side scripting languages are available now. So we can use it for creating a dynamic web pages. Thank you.